Hi, Fred, FR5ED here with the beer review. This is Full Sail IPA. Not much to the name, Full Sail, the brand. IPA is what it is. Now, it does say ridiculously tasty India Pale Ale, so that's quite a claim. A little background on this. This is not an American-style IPA and definitely not a West Coast American-style IPA. It is an traditional English-style IPA. That tells me it's not going to have a lot of hop bitterness. It's not going to have a lot of citrus, grapefruit, that sort of aromas to it, probably pine, the things we associate with the big, bold West Coast style American IPAs. The commercial description on this, oh, by the way, they're from Hood River, Oregon, and it's 6% ABV and 60 IBUs. But it says this English-style IPA is full-flavored, full-bodied brew that has a big, bold malt character and intense aromatics. It's well-balanced, golden-colored brew that has crisp hop finish that doesn't bite. And that would be, a distinguishing feature of English-style IPAs over American-style. With its palate-cleansing finish, this IPA is perfect for highly spiced dishes with curry, ginger, garlic, or cumin. Classic English-style IPA is brewed with two-row pale malt and hopped with Challenger and East Kent Goldings hops. Let's open it and give it a try. And knowing that I'm not expecting the American-style IPA, I'm not going to blast it. There are some reviews that I ran across here on some of the sites, like on Rate Beer, it rates a 64 overall and a 36 in style. That's not very, it doesn't say a lot. And that's after 771 reviews. And on Beer Advocate, it rated an 81, which is good, after 1,052 ratings. But I did run across comments that, where's the citrus? Where, they were expecting an American IPA, I believe. So let's give it a fair shake. At best, it'll be a really good representation of an English IPA, and I may not, choose to grab it again because I'm a very West Coast American style IPA fan. But let's see, it pours clear, good carbonation, but a one finger head. I was kind of careful on the pour there. Off-white, dense, spongy, hanging in there with a little bit of lacing visible already. Let's give it a smell. There's a real forward malt aroma. It does not surprise me at all. Like a nice biscuity, bready, forward malt aroma. But I do, interestingly, it's almost disappeared now, but I thought I did get a hint of grapefruit. Maybe, I planted that in my mind, grapefruit. But it seems to me there was a touch of citrus that was there in the beginning. It seems to be gone now. I'm getting mostly malt. Yeah, it's mostly a malty, that barley malt smell. So let's give it a taste and see what we find in there. There's a decent amount of hop bitterness, and by decent I mean low for American standards, but it's there. It kind of fades away. Now it says full-bodied. I don't find this full-bodied. I find it medium, maybe a little above medium, because it seems to be more about the malt than the hops, English-style IPAs. And most of the taste is the malt. So you get this kind of bready, malty aroma and bready, malty taste. There's the hop bitterness there. I can't identify the hop flavors because these are not American style hops. If you go into something like this not knowing what you're getting, and you don't see IPA and you start thinking the traditional, American style burst of aromas and flavors, then you won't be put off by it. I find it drinkable. It's not going to be my choice for an IPA unless I start getting a little more sophisticated in distinguishing, different things. It's not my choice. If I'm thinking IPA, I'm thinking American style. But if I think, hey, I'm in the mood for an English-style IPA, this may fit the bill. I think it's quite drinkable. And if somebody is not thinking they like IPAs because they're too bitter, you could say, well, you might want to try an English-style IPA. And here's an example. Now, I'm still getting some residual hop bitterness on my upper soft palate. That's hanging in there around the sides of the tongue. So it's not, not absent of bitterness, but it's just not what you might expect if you're used to the American-style IPA. So that's enough. This is Full Sail IPA, ridiculously tasty India Pale Ale, English-style IPA. And give it a try. You may like it. This is Fred, FR5ED, over and out.